Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. Today we've got two teams with a lot of history, but it's traditionally been a one-sided matchup, Singy.
Yeah, they've certainly had the upper hand every time these two face off.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Up and in, and the count's full. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Ohtani aboard here at first with nobody out. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And that's hammered into right field. That's base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, no outs. Babe Ruth getting ready to hit. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. First and second, no outs. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. High fly ball out towards left field. Ramirez raging back towards the wall. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
Next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
First pitch misses.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Outside low, and the count now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down. Runners at second and third. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The pitch. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can...
He'll do it himself. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Rockies nothing. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And that is out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1. Now, power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now, and even in the postseason. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hard hit, right side. He takes it on his own. One gone, bottom half of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Coming off a huge showing in their last game, Sam Hilliard.
Boog, he's really been showing off the pop in this series so far. 2 homers. And you know, he'd love to add on with another shot today. I'm interested to see how they approach him.
Owen Miller in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a pop-up. Acuna on the run. Holds it in on the run. And there's 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
To third, Ramirez. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They're down 1-0. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Went deep in the ball game last night. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter-friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Colorado, John Donaldson.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards.
Oh, now this ball is driven into the left center field gap. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and he's out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Johnny Bench digging in for the Rockies. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle.
So digging in, Hunter Goodman.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Man at second. That one outside. 2-1. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a drive deep right field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Bench. The runner at second with one away. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
And the batter now is Ezekiel Tovar. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Right through there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
He goes down looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started. Stepping in the long ball threat, Babe Ruth. Lopez back to work. Outside with a breaking ball. That one pulled foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Acuna punches one foul right side. That one not close. And the count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Goodman makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Judge rips that one, and it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's gonna... Now this one gets through. Here comes the Judge around third. Safe. It's 2-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Foul ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That one missed. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Tovar makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Ramirez fires over to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games. For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Hilliard with a couple of homers in his last game. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd.
Now, Todd Helton. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Yamamoto ready to fire now. Line drive caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Owen Miller will hit next. Fly to right his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. The Rockies strand one. Back here at Coors Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Will Smith. Line to left, hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, second baseman.
Tommy Edman at the plate, a single his first time. Line, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated
So the
hitter.
batting order turns over. And now, Shohei Ohtani. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Edman around second. The throw in there safely.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Cal Ripken Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Edman, the runner at third. Ohtani at first, one gone. Inside, and that is ball one. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Cheville getting cranked up as well. That's off the inside corner, and the count 2-1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. You got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Rockies.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game,
Number
Kyle
21.
Freeland.
Kyle.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, and he just misses. And delivers outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two outs. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and that is the inning. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Manny Ramirez.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And there's a ball.
1-1.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Off-speed pitch, and it looked like he just continued his momentum towards home plate after releasing that. Perfect position to make a play and help himself out.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, John Donaldson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher Johnny Bench.
2 down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Johnny Bench doubled in his first AB. Swing and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now the right fielder, Hunter Goodman, struck out swinging his first time. That one misses. 1-0. Swing and a pop-up, foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's a 1-1 outside.
That's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Foul ball there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Struck out looking his first time. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, Ramirez sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 2 left for Colorado. It's 5-0. All set for the start of the inning. Aaron Judge at the plate. Freeland in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Just missed. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. Judge out on the play.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Jose.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Let's go, Rockies!
Inside, almost got him. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
So, man aboard, Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that drops in for a strike. Line drive. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 on, 1 out. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One out. Runners at first and second.
Let's go, Rockies!
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Sit him down!
On the ground, 2 ball. To Tovar. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Tyro Estrada.
First offering, and it just misses. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the fifth.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, it's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now a chance for Sam Hilliard. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just off the inside corner. The count now 2-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Todd Helton. 0 for 2 in this one.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
On the ground to third, but that rolls foul. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. One away with a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think
in the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One out, runner at second. Stepping in, Owen Miller. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. Helton over at second, one down. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's outside. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Manny Ramirez digging in for the Rockies.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases. It's 5-4.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
One out, base is empty. Now here is John Donaldson, 1 for 2.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen.
Now pitching for the
They turn
Dodgers,
things over to the southpaw,
49,
Mark Davis.
Mark.
and he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Judge getting an angle on it. That's out number 2.
The catcher, number 5,
Johnny Bench, the next to hit. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swing and a foul out of play.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that misses. 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Caught him looking for the K. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's down to 1 at 5-4. Back here in Denver, and here comes Tommy Edman. Freeland back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Angel Chevy getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Gilbreth, a left-hander, also throwing. Splits the plate. It's strike 1 on Edman. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Hilliard drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei.
Now here is Shohei Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second homer of this series, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-4.
a good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty, one away, and now it's going to be Cal Ripken Jr. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed. The shortstop takes the ball. The other way. Goodman puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in, and that is that. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Good.
And that's down and away. Davis, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Fastball is outside.
Oh, that's out.
The Rockies trailing by 2. That one at triple digits. Fought off foul. Stays alive. One down, base is empty. Just misses. Full count now.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Out of here. That one felt good. His 9th homer of the year. It's 6-5.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So 1 out, nobody on. Thairo Estrada to the plate. That just misses. Ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Freeman hauls it in, 2 away. Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies.
Sam Hilliard.
First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Lucas Gilbert.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low, 2-2.
2-2 count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's coming down, his glove in a good position to make the catch. That's exactly how you do it.
Judge, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 strike.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's too high. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
Jose Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one pulled foul. Pop foul out of play off to the right. swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And here's Freddie Freeman. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Just missed. Ramirez at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's outside. And the count is 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So the Dodgers lead 1. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
That's ball 2.
And he takes a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Dodgers, Eric Gagne.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Miller, the next to hit, takes outside.
Counts 1-0.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
Next offering is down low. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And there's the automatic. Swings through that one. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2- or 3-run homer.
Ramirez stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Just missed.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one, because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one's in there, and it's 2-2.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Out to center. Judge has it sized up. And the inning is over.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Scott Alexander.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Well, 1-run game, and here's the catcher, Will Smith. First pitch misses. Alexander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2010.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Way out front for strike 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add on. It's 7-5. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now Tommy Edman, a switch hitter batting right. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Into center. Hilliard on his horse. Nice grab on the run. 1 down. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Ball one there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Ripken in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. Third out. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's now 7-5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, John Donaldson. And there's the strike. Next pitch inside. And it's 1-1. That's a laser base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Johnny Bench getting ready to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Outside, and it's 1-0.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. Up the middle, and a base hit right there. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So runners at the corners. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching for
Jordan Zimmerman on to pitch here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Now he breaks his bat. Edman. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Ezequiel Tovar. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. One-run game, one out, one on. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Estrada in the box now, takes strike one. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Late swing fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Two on, one out. And that's in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goodman, the lead runner at second. Tovar over at first with one away. On a line. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down. Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. 1 for 3. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right? And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Andrew Miller.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
There's a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Let's go.
Got him! That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Angel Chaville.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Well, 1-run game. Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. He's already homered here in this one. That one missed. Action in the pen down there. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a foul straight back. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
right fielder, number 13.
Ronald. Acuna Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Now running at first for the Dodgers, number 6.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 4 with a double. And a slider misses down and away.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. Kyle Teal. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Back to the top of the order. Digging in, Todd Helton. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
One-run game, bottom 9. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Roki Sasaki on to try and close it out.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
And here is Owen Miller. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And it is 2-1. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So it's their last chance in this one. So in now for Colorado, Manny Ramirez. Late with the swing there.
0-1. Nope, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
This team is laser focused right now. They knew coming into this series they were going to have to execute, come up with the big hits and the timely hits, as well as pitch and pitch effectively. They've done all that. They've won the first 3 games of this series. One more to seal it and have a very successful road series.
1-run game here today. Your final score 7-6. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.